Let's quickly get you up to speed with what's happening at Mamelodi Mall. The Defence Force is involved in an operation at that mall today. The mall is one of the businesses that was badly looted during the unrest in Gauteng. The SANDF will be there to assess damage caused by the unrest. And that's where we find our reporter Zikhona Tshona, who is walking around with the members of the SANDF. Zikhona, you are on a walkabout with the members there of the SANDF. What are they seeing so far?
Well, so far, Oli, the mall is fairly empty because it is still quite early. But they're also here to check is compliance to COVID-19 regulations and just to make sure that people are social distancing and that they are wearing their masks at the malls. But leading this delegation of the South African Defence Force that is here at Mamelodi Mall is Brigadier Paro, who's just going to give us more detail around the operations of today. I understand that you're not just going to be at the mall, but also in surrounding areas. Just some details around the plan today.
Okay. Good morning and thank you so much and greeting to the viewers out there. We are currently at Mamelodi Mall. With me it's also Colonel Mahine, who is the officer commanding of the Joint Tactical Headquarters for Gauteng. Currently we are in Mamelodi Mall. We are basically maintaining visibility in support of the SAPS. We are trying to instill confidence amongst the citizens of the country and also giving an opportunity for our soldiers to demonstrate their skill sets. I must say we are quite impressed with the management of Mamelodi Mall because there's a lot of renovations already completed. We want to call upon the community to support our soldiers, to recognize our soldiers, and then also to confide in our soldiers in the SAPS in order for us to make a success of this operation. From here, we will also move into the greater community in Mamelodi, also to maintain visibility and also then to install confidence in the population in this area. Our greater area of responsibility stretch up to Johannesburg, and as from tomorrow and onwards continuously we are involved in a number of operations in order to maintain peace and stability in support of the SAPS in order for us to normalize as soon as possible. We are very proud of our members currently deployed here at Mamelodi Mall, are members from Solomon Maslango Regiment. They are reserve force members, they volunteer, they avail themselves in their time in service of our people.
And in terms of what you've been seeing so far, I know earlier this week you were in Alexandra Township, for example, and you were in Mamelodi over the weekend. In terms of what you've seen, what are the challenges that you're facing? What are you seeing on the ground?
What we see on the ground, we see a community who is willing to rebuild the country. We also see good cooperation with the SAPS. It will take our economy some time to recover. For now, on the ground, we also experience good cooperation from the people, the civilians. So we are confident that this operation will be successful, and we will move forward from here. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Brigadier Paro, who is leading the delegation of the South African Defence Force that's here in Mamelodi Mall. And as he's mentioned, they do plan to move to other areas in this community. I just want to ask my colleague, just give us the picture of the South African Defence Force members who are currently patrolling the mall. As I've mentioned, it's relatively early, so there are not many shoppers at the mall, and as they pass by, shops are closing their doors. I think there's a bit of uncertainty with regards to this operation from the people operating the shops. But this is the picture for now, and as we continue to travel to other parts of Mamelodi, we'll give our viewers more details on the operation by the South African Defence Force in this area. And as Brigadier has mentioned, the South African Police Service is expected to join the SANDF on this operation.
Zikhona, just before I let you go, the pictures that you're showing us clearly showing tranquil. It tells us that calm has been restored. But could we say the same for the community in Mamelodi. What's been your assessment thus far? Have you been there long enough to give us that assessment?
From what we can see since we arrived here, it appears as though calm has been restored, but as Brigadier has mentioned, they will be going to areas, residential areas, just to make sure that there's no one trying to flare up anything in this community. So from the mall, we'll be moving to more residential areas. We'll be able to interact with people and find out their feelings around what happened in this community and where do they see this community going forward, given that in other parts of the province in particular, we've seen areas such as Alexandra Township struggling now to access basics such as food, given the violent activity that we saw playing out there a few days ago. So from here, I do see the delegation walking towards their cars. We are expected thereafter to go interact with communities, and the SANDF saying that they do not rule out confiscating any goods that they believe may have been stolen during the looting in this area.